right? Polygon. A closed curve bounded by line segments. A closed curve bounded by line segments is called a polygon. Convex polygon. Convex polygon.
At least one angle is reflex.
Right definition. Convex polygon. A polygon is said to be convex. A polygon is said to be convex if all the interior angles must be less than 180 degrees. All the interior angles must be less than 180 degrees. So first definition is relating to the interior angles. All the interior angles must be less than 180 degrees. Second definition for convex polygon. The line segment joining any 2 points. The line segment joining any 2 points inside the polygon. The line segment joining any 2 points inside the polygon must lie entirely inside it. Must lie entirely inside the polygon. Third definition. All the diagonals must intersect. All the diagonals must intersect inside the polygon. All the diagonals must intersect inside the polygon. Concave polygon. Concave polygon. A polygon is said to be concave. A polygon is said to be concave if at least one of the angle must be more than 180 degrees. That is reflex angle. Or a polygon which is not greater than 180 degrees. That is reflex angle. Check the definition once again. A polygon is said to be concave if at least one of the interior angle must be greater than 180 degrees, or it must be reflex angle. Another way of saying is a polygon which is not convex is called a concave. A polygon which is not convex is called a concave. That is all the definition whatever you have written. relating to the convex polygon. Based on that, you can conclude about the concave polygon. Equiangular polygon. Equiangular polygon. A polygon is said to be equiangular. A polygon is said to be equiangular if all the angles must be equal. If all the angles must be equal. Example: square, rectangle, etc. Equilateral polygon. Equilateral polygon. Equilateral polygon. A polygon is said to be equilateral. A polygon is said to be equilateral if all the lengths of the sides, all the lengths of the sides must be equal. All the length of the sides must be equal. Example: square, rhombus, etc. Can we say equiangular polygon is also equilateral polygon?
Not necessary.
Not
necessary.
necessarily.
Not necessary.
And equilateral polygon not necessary to be a equiangular.
Angular polygon.
Suppose if both are there, a polygon which is equiangular as well as equilateral.
Regular polygon.
Correct.
Regular.
Right. Regular polygon. A polygon is said to be regular. A polygon is said to be regular if all the interior angles must be equal as well as sides also must be equal. Sum of interior angles, sum of interior angles of a polygon, sum of interior angles of a polygon in bracket convex or concave. Sum of interior angles of a polygon in bracket convex or concave of n sides
180 into n minus 2.
of n sides is
180
n minus 2 into 180 degrees. Sum of interior angles of a polygon of n sides is n minus 2 into 180 degrees. This you can prove. One method is using the exterior angles, another method is using the center and join all the vertices and construct the triangles, and using the triangles you can derive. Next, each interior angle of a regular polygon each interior angle of a regular polygon of n sides. Each interior angle of a regular polygon of n sides is n minus 2 into 180 upon n. Sum of exterior angles
360.
360.
sum of exterior
360.
angles sum of exterior angles of a polygon sum of exterior angles of a polygon of n sides is 360 degrees. That is, sum of exterior angles is independent of n, whereas sum of interior angles is depending on n. Each exterior angle of a regular polygon,
360 by n.
each exterior angle of a regular polygon of n sides is 360 by n. Number of diagonals of a polygon, number of diagonals of a polygon of n sides is number of diagonals of a polygon of n sides is n into n minus 3 upon 2. n into n minus 3 upon 2. Small r and capital R be the inradius and circumradius of inscribed and circumscribed circles of a regular polygon of n sides, each of length a. Now O is the center of the polygon as well as circumcircle as well as in circle. Now angle AOB will be 2 pi by n, and draw the perpendicular OD to AB which bisects the chord. So BD equal to A by 2, and angle BOD will be pi by n, and OB is the circumradius and OD is the in radius. Now in the triangle BOD, you apply tan function and sine function and get the formulas for in radius and circumradius in terms of the length of the side. That is, small r equal to A by 2 cot pi by n and capital R equal to A by 2 cosecant pi by n. Now the area of regular polygon of n sides is same as n times the area of triangle AOB, because n triangles will be formed, all are congruent. So first formula is half n r square sine 2 pi by n. Second formula 1/4 of n a square cot pi by n. Third formula in terms of in radius n r square tan pi by n. In terms of length of this side and in radius half n into ar. So first formula, area of quadrilateral in terms of diagonals is half AC BD sin alpha. Second formula in terms of the opposite angles and the side, half AD sin A plus half BC sin C. Third formula in terms of the sides and the average of the opposite angles, root of S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, S minus D minus ABCD cos square alpha, where alpha equal to A plus C by 2 or B plus D by 2. And 2s equal to a plus b plus c plus d. So to derive the formula for the area of quadrilateral, so use delta equal to half AD sin A plus half BC sin C, and use cosine rule in the triangle ABD and BCD and eliminate BD. Then you'll get one more condition in terms of angle and angle C with cosine function. Now use equation 2 and equation 3. Square it and add and simplify. Then you can able to derive this formula.
Sir,
So try to remember the formulas for cyclic quadrilateral. The three formulas. One is in terms of the diagonals and two are in terms of the sides. And if a circle is inscribed, then sum of the opposite side lengths are equal. So if a circle is inscribed and circumscribed, then the area of quadrilateral will be what? Root of ABCD.